yo, we're in this Me Too movement, right?
Mhm.
Where every woman wants to be so respected.
Mhm.
Respect me, like, you know what I mean? And to the point, like, you scare the men away. You scare the men away that could possibly be the gatekeepers and open the doors, like, cause I've dated somebody and it's all, that's all good, it's all cool. And then the moment we put the title on it, right?
Don't put a title on it.
That's what I'm
I'm
scared
no
of,
longer
because
cool with
yo, it's flowing. We good.
Don't put a title on it.
Welcome, guys. It's Holiday the Golden Child. We're back, ate at the table. Before we get started, I need you to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And when we finish, I make sure y'all leave them comments because I want to see, because y'all don't hold nothing back. I got a guest here with me, the OG of all OGs, right?
Yes. How
Nia
y'all
Lee.
doing? OG Nia Lee here. Wake up, sis. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for having me, Holiday. You know this is my first podcast, right?
It is. I tend to take
y'all,
virginity.
y'all listen. Y'all go nice on me in the comments. I really don't care. Say how y'all feel.
I know you don't care. So
How
this
y'all feel?
is perfect. And who better than to bring when we talk about is your ass your asset? I mean, Nia has a nice ass. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's beautiful.
Link in
you know what I'm
bio.
saying? Yeah, link in the bio, you know. But is it safe to say that is now an asset? Like dealing with modern society now, like how far can your get you?
Yeah, you real far in these days because everybody is so empty. And like I know dudes that are like leaving good on women for my bros, and y'all know who y'all are. I'm not saying no names, but they crazy. Like there are dudes out here just chasing a look, and then the girl don't be knowing how to cook, don't be knowing how to clean. She just cute. She got a couple followers on the internet.
Oof.
That's why it be so hard for me to shake a nigga up off me once they get next to me.
Cause you cooking.
I'm a little bit of a full. I'm the full package, and I know they don't make them like me no more. This
that's why I can't get rid of them. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, they just want to look now. Like everybody just wants to look like something.
It's nice to look like something, but what's underneath the hood? Like I made a post the other day and I was like, you know, men are looking for women, right? They're looking for women, but the things that they're looking for, they're not really paying attention to the red flags. And some of the red flags is like, she's beautiful, she got a fat ass, she got a nice body, she look good, but I've been out with her all day for 24 hours and she didn't drink not a lick of water. Like she didn't drink no water. She didn't drink, like that's not important to men no more. That she's hydrated.
They not drinking water. How about like let's go there? Like the men ain't drinking water. The men ain't going to the doctors. The men's be raggedy out here. So how can you know what I mean? Like the men be raggedy too. That's why this dating pool is very, very, very scary right now.
Do you think that if you change the pool that you jump in,
I'm not even in the pool. Like I'm standing around the pool looking like that's crazy.
Lifeguarding.
Yeah, I'm lifeguarding right now. I'm looking at the dating pool. I got somebody that we figured out our little situation because I'm not the girl to sit here and be like, I'm celibate and I'm not having sex. Nah, mama's having sex. So, you know, I'm doing that. But as far as being in a committed relationship right now, I'm not in a committed relationship. I have my one person get that from, and I'm looking at the pool like, yeah, I'm not jumping in yet.
Actually see the asset.
Yeah, no, wait, I'm not doing that.
You know, growing up, I'm not gonna lie, I had a surface level mentality of like, you know, like we just talked about the BBLs, and when I got that, it was coming, but it came 10 times fold. I'm talking what you need, car, crib.
That's how it was supposed to. Good doctor.
I'm talking your mama good, your daddy good, everybody's so concerned because I got this. It do open doors. It do highlight a lot of things when you got that thing.
I made more money in the clubs once I got my butt done. Like once I got my ass done, like I definitely made more money.
It was like the highlight. Why?
Especially I got my butt done back in the like Pebbles days. Like
do you think that's like the
crazy.
low key, like, you know how like the root of a word when you watch Jeopardy and all them shows, like what's the root of this Italian? It's asset. Like
ass.
It's
an asset. It is. That's how I made my money back in the days. That's how what's going on right now. It's definitely always going to be that way, especially depending on.
It's always going to be that way.
It's always going to be that way because pretty privilege has been a thing. Like the very first thing sold to man, I feel it was, you know what I mean? Like ass. You know, the very first thing sold, the thing that will never not be sold is a woman. You know what I mean? Vagina. They're gonna take it out, they're gonna take it, but that's just what it is.
So the beginning of
So,
time, we've been
From the
in
beginning of the
asset.
time, they're like, you can go as far back in
Slavery.
the time, there are houses.
Yeah.
So that means that beauty, like prettiness, a body, like, yes, is always gonna produce money or income. You know what I mean? So definitely, ass has always been an
There's
asset.
a lot of women out
But
here
now
using
it's
their
like
ass
the
wrong,
ass
though.
size. I feel like now it's the size that
You
has
think it's the-
changed.
I don't think it's. I think
Ass
it's just.
always been an asset.
I don't think it's a size because I'm bisexual. I like women too,
Mhm.
right? I like them petite, and they don't gotta be super fat. It just gotta be nice.
But what I'm saying is more big booties out here now than it's been before.
Yeah, and it'd be too much.
Yeah.
It'd be too much.
I like
big
butts.
I think the
Hold
over
on.
exaggerated.
She like petite. I like
no,
big
I like
meat.
no.
Hey, she's
I
bugging.
like fat too, but I'm just saying. I think it's getting out of hand, and I think the women ain't using ass right out here.
Why you feel that way?
I don't feel like they're using their ass right. It will
How
be
they supposed to use their ass? How are
no
the girls
point
supposed to
intended.
use
No
their ass?
point intended. But I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of women who could get a lot further in life if they utilize what they got, if you know what I mean. I don't mean
Wow.
giving it up. I don't mean having sex. I mean just we're in this Me Too movement, right?
Mhm.
Where every woman wants to be so respected.
Mhm.
Respect me, like, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? And to the point, like, you scared the men away. You scared the men away that could possibly be the gatekeepers and open the doors. Like, I just talked about this a few weeks ago. Just like, men don't want to be around women who are too serious. Like, you got to know, like, there's a boundary between, like, me being flirtatious because I'm a man and I can, and me being flirtatious and being weird and making you feel uncomfortable.
Mhm.
So I just feel like a lot of women shut the doors
Mhm.
on the objective of saying, okay, let me play this into the wheels fall off to get where I need to be. And a lot of women end up stuck in certain positions in certain places. We know who you are, that you could be a lot further if you had just had to play it into the situation. I'm not telling you to sell your soul. I'm not telling you to go be a demon. I'm not trying to tell you that, but in a sense, it's like, this is what we got. This is what we got.
I mean, flirting, I guess, is one thing, but like you said, it's just a real thin line with that.
When you become
Yeah, that is. It's a thin line because the gatekeepers want.
Yeah, word up.
okay, so
one of the reasons y'all want to know this? Y'all want to know because y'all, I mean, you familiar that I
Yeah.
did music, and a lot of people like, why you not further along? Why you not further along? I'm not gonna dive into like a Me Too thing, but a lot of music execs, a lot of A&Rs, they came around, they may see me in the club, and you could tell they were more mad that like I was dating and dealing with hood niggas instead of giving a music person you know what I mean? Because I ain't want to shit where I played at. So it's
and
very
nigga tell you a dream.
what I'm saying is like I know how to like flirt. I know how to chill. I have a lot of male friends. Like I know to bring the thoughts that want to, you know what I mean? Like
Give it up. Right,
that's why they
right.
call yo sis, you got the girls. The girls want to do it. I ain't making nobody do
Right,
nothing.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I know how to put the dots together. But there's a lot of people that was in the music business that because I was an exotic dancer, because they may have heard I dealt with such and such from the block, because I ain't gonna lie, back in my past, I liked hood niggas. I wasn't having sex with, going on no dates with the music execs and stuff like that, especially because I was a real talent. So could I be cool and cordial? And was I? Yeah, that's why I was invited to a lot of things. But they be wanting to go all the way.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But I
what?
bring a girl, like if I know, like if I got boom, prime example. If I got invited to a studio with a few rappers, I'm not saying no names, just look and see what rappers I hung out with and make your own story up. But if I got invited to a studio with guys, I know my little thotty friends, I know the girls that's into that they want to sleep with a rapper, they want to do that.
Which is fair.
Which is because I
Fair
want
game.
to
Knock y'all neither.
What I'm saying is like
don't
I
knock
don't want
y'all.
nobody to think I'm out here like trying to be a madam either.
Oh,
I
no,
know
absolutely
who's
not.
who's and who wants to do this and who doesn't, right? So I'm not gonna go to the studio by myself at 2:00 in the morning. His boys, boys. I'm gonna come with girls, which I have done this. I'm gonna come with the girls that they're into that and they're doing that. This is hence why I was always invited around a lot of top rappers. And I'm gonna be writing and rapping.
You knew your
The girls were the assets.
You knew your asset though.
Asset.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Girls
So
not
you
using their
can flirt and
assets
all of
right.
that, but then it comes to a point where like
They want
they
you.
wake up and they like, well, who hitting Naya? Because Naya done been here about 10 times and she
Ain't nobody knocked her head off.
nobody got Naya. But it bothers the man even more though. Like imagine you like this big exec and then you heard, to him like like, cause I ain't never dealt with no like poo putt, like weird, weak ass, but I dealt with like boss niggas. But to them, it's like a street nigga, and they look at
He
them.
probably getting more money if just not as much,
No,
but
no,
he
they
not.
may not get more money than execs. We not gonna do that. I don't know.
No, execs got some money.
Execs get some
They
money.
got contracts.
Yeah, they got.
Like
okay.
if you work for a record company, you got a 5-year contract. So
Right.
that should be
But
some
I was
serious
hood,
bread.
right? I liked hood niggas. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I like them.
Like
so
we all do. Like
yeah,
we
I
all
was
do.
dealing
Yeah.
with my hood guys, and the music people was just like looking like, dang, why nobody over here getting none?
But
Because I ain't even doing
how do you play that, right? Because we're having a conversation earlier, and my sister Marie, she was telling me that there's a story about a producer or casting director, something like that.
Mhm.
They knew which girls did what.
Ooh, wow.
They
They had a
knew.
book.
They had a book. You heard about
Yeah,
that?
I heard about it.
So one time there was a casting
Yeah,
or something
it was a group
happening.
chat.
So during the casting, I guess one of the gentlemen, he was gay, so he wasn't in on it. So he booked the girl to be seen the third, but that girl is supposed to be seen as the last because that's when everybody leaves. And then when she was done, she was like, "What's up?" And they all played dumb because it was like, "What's up? Nothing." Because you number 3, we gotta wait for that. That's a later thing. But they said she always got the part. She never did not get the part that she went for, and they all knew that amongst each other.
Yeah,
So between that world, which I don't think
That
is
was her
fair.
asset.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't think that's fair, right? But it is the world. There's kids that's starving. That's not fair either, right?
Right.
Between that world and the world of a woman's ambition who could make it without doing that, how do you find the balance between the two?
I feel like the woman with ambition, honestly, should not be mad at the girl that's doing that. I feel like you need to pick your battle. Like, you got to understand who you are and you got to be confident in that. Like, for me, it's kind of analogy on that conversation for me would be like natural body girls shaming BBL girls. If you're happy with who you are and what you built for yourself, stay there. It's like you taking more time away from yourself to address the thoughts. It's a world. Like get in, put on your pants, put on your shoes. You an ambitious woman. You not standing for that. Go like that. You know what I mean? Like me. Like I knew the thought girls, and I never made them feel no type of way. I never treated them like I'm superior. I just knew what it was. So that's why it's not even necessarily like a politically correct answer. Us as women, we gotta understand. Like I wish every woman just read The Art of Seduction
Oh yeah, I like
to
that.
really understand what like who you are. Like I'm a sex siren for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to be. Like I just look like this. Like I look like a sexy cat. People be saying like when I'm done up, they're like, "Oh my god, you're a cat." Like girls and guys. Like I just give off sex. I ooze
That's the
sex.
biggest thing I always said, like in the strip club, right? I always meet girls who come
the
and
girls
say,
gotta find out who they are because
Yeah.
if the girls get into that and you realize you're this way and this woman is this way, and just know who you are. So like I definitely feel like if you not doing that, don't even comment on.
but the art of seduction has fell short
Mm-hmm.
tremendously. Like, you know, in the strip club, I used to come across a lot of women who
Mm-hmm.
used to be like, who wanted to get into dancing or whatever, and used to be like, well, how do you make money? And they thought it was some type of magical wand or like some special conversation that I was having. And I was just like, I'm sexy. Like,
Right.
whatever I'm saying sounds even sexier. You understand? When I'm having sexy conversation, I even talk about having sexy sex, like whatever that is for y'all.
Right.
You know? So the art of seduction is
That's why they
lost.
need to read it, so they gotta find out which one.
Which one works for them?
Yeah,
right.
Which,
Go
because
get
I
that
think
book,
it's like
Art of
7.
Seduction, if you are trying to find out how to get in your sexy bag.
Right.
Because there's different ways to be sexy, and that's a part of using your assets to get to where you want to be. Like that book will show you how to get what you want without giving it up.
But Holiday, without the book, can you explain? Because I'm seeing this more and more, and it's becoming more common. It's like a lot of I don't want to say new generation of girls, but I'm going to say new generation of girls. It's like they have this overconfidence that they could get money from a man, and it's just like way off. Like it's not going to happen.
Okay, so unfortunately, was highlighted. I think, let me just rephrase myself. These young girls, right? You're talking about 25 and under, right?
I would say
Was highlighted.
He really need to say 30.
30 and under. That's
30
really
and
where I'm
under.
at.
Okay, 30 and under. Well, okay, I'm glad you said that. 30 and under, most of these women, only thing they're seeing is the highlighted portion of the men who come up off the money easy. And trust me, ladies, the tricks is out there, the simps is out there, the sugar daddies is out there, the guys that just want to give you money just because you look good and you're pretty or you smell good or you wearing his favorite perfume. You just met him on the right day and he just came up. They're out there. They there. We're not saying they don't exist. But unfortunately, the other percentage of women who never will ever meet those kind of men because they're not hanging out in the right spaces to meet those kind of men, they don't know what that feels like. So their mind frame is only based off of what they see on social media, that now when I approach a man, my mentality is, what can you do for me? What you got for me? And they don't even, they ain't, it's funny because the women that are doing ain't never even got shit from a man before, but they have watched this on Instagram and watched so many reels and so many TikToks and might have just encountered a music video or whatever, that they feel really are engulfed in the fact that when I meet a man, I'm enough to make him pay all my bills. And trust me, I know what that's like, because that's life. That's reality for me. That's reality for her. That's a reality for a lot of beautiful women, right?
But it's only become a reality once you're able to sustain for yourself, though.
But this gets to my point. The average statistics say, right, that women 30 and over have a lot more leverage than just depending on their looks when you get 30 and older, because you're in a different space in your life. There's something called, when you hit 30, it's a transition in your life where you start really thinking different. You start seeing things different. You start taking accountability for your actions. You start realizing, what you could have did so you don't make that wrong turn again. And so when you do meet a man, even if you do feel like, what you gonna do for me? You got B, C, D, E, F, G going on for you too. So he wanna do all of that. Your probabilities of landing that kind of guy or attracting him is more higher than the person who has nothing to depend on. But I'm 23, I'm super pretty, and I'm on Instagram.
That was good. Because I'm just saying, like, I think that most men have really good intentions when they meet a girl. Like, if you meet a girl and you're in that position financially as a guy, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll take care of your bills and everything else. I'll pay your shit. It's cool. But after a couple of hits, couple of times from the back, some head, you had it a few times.
Coming to your senses.
And I think the concept is like, I think that men, and we were talking about this here the other day, I said that when a man meets you, he opens his wallet. When he gets to know you and he likes you, he opens his wallet even bigger. But when a man meets you and he opens his wallet and he's kind of getting it, he starts closing his wallet a little bit over time.
Right?
Think about it. Because he's not doing that. He's not doing that with bad intentions.
What's he doing it for? To test me?
He's not testing you. It's just not it's not my priority as it was in the beginning. Like, we used to go to this, let's say if we went to Philippe's, I might chill and take you somewhere a little bit under. I'm start close.
Maybe some days out the week.
But what I'm asking you guys is that.
Wait, when they close the wallet?
Because there's nothing.
Close the wallet after?
Yeah, like,
no, they hit a few times already. They sleeping with you. They're having a good time with you.
Man, that wallet started being in my purse after they hit this. What you talking about?
It's
They ain't
ours.
got access to the wallet no more. It's in my purse.
Okay, so
I get this, but everybody feel that way about themselves. I get that and I understand that, but
so
yeah,
what?
the girl gotta
So
get up out of there.
most girls will want to ask, what keeps a man's wallet open? What have you experienced? Because as a man, it's a commitment. If I'm paying for an upkeep and it's costing me like $5-10 grand, whatever it is, over a while, that's got to be for 12 months.
A wise man
Go ahead.
once said to me most recently, that I could have anything I want as long as I respect him and I make him feel good. Whatever spectrum that falls on for him, and he sees me never, ever, ever not being ambitious and driven. The moment you are no longer ambitious and driven and respecting me and making me feel good, we got a problem. But other than that, my wallet is open to you.
That list is definitely complete, and I agree with that list because that's definitely how my longer relationships, you have to respect your man and all of those things. I get it. But one of the key things for me why I'm like hard for my dude to like shake, because I do not want you to just give me fish. You going to teach me how you fishing, and I'm either going to make it better or I'm going to teach you how I'm fishing, and then we're going to put it together.
Right.
Every dude I've ever dated for, longer than 6 months, a year.
We leave with a business together.
Yeah, we done made, you know what I mean? However it was that we done made that play or whatever the case may be. So even when I'm gone, it's like,
Look, so I know y'all watching like slow down. They like slow down out there for us because they have to understand, okay, let me just rewind, right? When you meet a man, this is if I was talking to a younger me or my little sister, if I had one, right? And she was asking me, how you be getting the men to do the things that they do, right? I always say your conversation should always be about business.
No, and that's corny.
This is just, when I say business, this isn't what I'm saying.
They don't hear that.
When you meet a man, right, and y'all are talking about life and all this stuff, you have to have somewhere, get it in there, somewhere neat and however you got to fold in and put it together of the things that you want to do that may make you, that may,
there, but you
that
don't
may
want to
make
come too needy.
No, I'm not. There's a way to say it. The way I'm saying it very blunt, but when you
thinking like business or ideas
of how you want to better your life, especially if you're in a position to date a man that can change your life. If you know you sitting at the table with Hugh Hefner or Bill Gates or whoever, and he's sitting here like, yeah, so how's your day? You shouldn't be having conversations about anything other than, I feel like, and this is just me and my experience.
Well,
that
if
my
you
conversation,
that type of guy, they get that all the time. So you gotta go opposite. This is why I throw my niggas all the way off, right? My guys all the way off. I'm not even about to talk to you about no business idea. I'm about to turn you up from inside your pants because I understand that I'm a sex siren. And then you gonna be like, well, what's gonna keep you calm so we can actually get to that level? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah, you got a different approach.
I went on dates with this dude. I want to say like 2 months. He never came to my house. I never went to his house, whatever. And we was like really vibing. And he's like, why you never invited me to your house? I'm like, you ain't paying no bills.
Okay,
So
yeah.
what I'm saying is, like, I ain't even have to ask.
I got ADHD, Naya.
We done been hanging out for 2 months. I know you do, but baby, give me 2 seconds. I let you rock. Let me tell you something. You sit across the table from these men and you do what every other girl do before, you won't get the same result. You gotta throw them off. Like, you can't. So sometimes you can't even ask. You gotta act. Sometimes you gotta act oblivious. You see why your dudes, not your dude in particular, dudes cheat on they boss chick with a girl with nothing. Sometimes dudes like a bum. So sometimes, I'm not saying you gotta act like a bum, but sometimes you gotta act like ain't nothing going on. Because a man that wants to open that wallet is gonna open it, whether you got a business idea or not. I just want to drop that gem.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. If first of all, he already came with his checkbook open because he already knew what he was coming to do, right? That's the saying, right?
Politically correct.
Yeah, he already knew what he came to do. But I'm not
with a businessman. Make sure you discuss business. No, that man want his dick sucked.
Yeah, but he's not getting his dick sucked.
And that's why you about to go to dinner with the next bitch.
But I just
over here talking
hold on, but Naya, I'm gonna disagree.
I want to say something, right?
I'm disagreeing on the. Listen, hold on,
come on, girl. Let's get into it.
I'm disagreeing on the fact of saying I hear you, right? And you're absolutely right. But I'm also in the space of I got ADHD, so I'm not about to sit here and have all these oblivious conversations with you. Personally, I feel like already when a man approaches a woman like me, he already got on his mind the right thing. Because we're not even going to dinner because I already know that he knows what type of time I'm on.
Okay.
So let's just first. And I feel like women have to assert themselves in a certain way that you're not going on a bunch of meaningless fucking dates. Yes, going on dates is for you to get to know this person, to see that if y'all are on the same page. But I'm trying to save y'all a lot of time, right? And it's like Russian roulette. So this is only for the risk takers. This is not for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm already coming in and we already know what we doing when we go on dinner. So now when I'm sitting at dinner and I'm talking to you about all the things, I'm not a damsel in distress. So I'm never
don't be good. I agree with you. Don't be
I'm not a damsel in distress.
Never do that.
What has worked for me is kind of men don't care about how much money you have and they don't care about too much of that, but they love ambition. They love a driven, ambitious woman. And yes, like you said, your sex sirens is going off. And for something that gets a nigga dick hard when you kind of know where you want to go in life. So I'm not at the table.
I just want to make sure you're not dominating the whole conversation.
No.
You jump.
Of course, there's a
How about this? From this conversation you guys are having, how about this? When a man got money and he's spending money on you, what he's doing, he's making your life easier, right?
Yeah.
don't you think a guy just wants you to make his life easy?
Yes.
Facts.
He
A
don't
man
want to
wants
have
where you
stressed
find
out for
peace.
sex. He don't want to be stressed out and having.
Yeah.
He don't want to do too much. I think he's just looking for his life to
He don't
be
want to do
easy.
too much. As long as he's doing, everything comes easy to him.
That's
The
why I
pussy,
wouldn't.
the sex, the everything, all that comes easy to you. It's only when you start moving ahead of that.
What do
Before
you
you
mean?
did anything, before you did anything, before you showed me what you was just talking about at dinner, before you show me any of that, my text messages will change after a couple days. My tone will change. My energy will change. I might just cut you off because there's so many other options and niggas that come ready already.
Mm.
I don't have. I don't know. I'm just maybe at 25.
Well,
I
bro,
might have
if
played.
you single, you need to learn how to juggle and not cut off because these men is out here playing.
Yo, somebody taught me that you never cut them off, right? But at some
No.
point, listen, can I say something, right? I used to be a
Everybody in my phone, y'all still playing to be number one. And
it's hard to juggle after a while.
It is not that hard. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I mean, I think the dating thing, I think it's just changed so much because I think the market is different, right?
They fall in love, Alan. I can't be juggling a bunch of niggas. They start getting crazy. They start GPS and air tagging. They get stupid. Who want to go through all of that? And then I don't want to put nobody else, another gentleman's life in danger. So at some point, this drives them crazy before they even get
Juggle,
it.
honey.
Just smelling it. Like, you know? I can't. Okay, I can't. Somebody gets hurt.
fine.
Somebody always gets hurt. I
Not
don't got
me.
time.
That's the thing. Not me. Not me. It won't be me. I only get hurt when it's like, dang, I really gotta choose.
Yes, that's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about.
I'm
the
talking about
other
that,
shit.
like that day, like that we
You
went
done
on the
been
date.
Listen,
like, oh,
dating two men at one time
Uh-huh.
in love with both, and now
I
you have
only
to
be
decide.
intimate. Like when I right now, like I said, like I'm intimate with one person because I like it's just too much stuff going on out here. So I'm intimate with one person, but I got other people just shooting
Right,
their
so
shot.
let's just say you move,
Yeah.
the other one comes in, shining knight in armor, right? And you
Mhm.
humping on the other one right now because clearly he has some part of you.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is like, I don't want to say the bag because I hate the word, but I'm
Right.
talking about the actual bag with all the kits and stuff inside that you wanted,
Mhm.
and he comes with that, and he's ready. He's not talking. What you
They been
doing?
coming- I'm not
You telling
ready.
him,
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not
Okay.
ready.
But then isn't that leading him on?
No, because this is why I can talk freely like this.
Yeah.
Because anybody I date, I tell them right now, like, I am not ready for a committed relationship. My baby daddy did me in. So I'm not doing that because I am who I am. And like you said, the dating pool is different. Like, I've been a side chick before. You know what I mean? Like, girls don't want to say that. I never went out my way to disrupt household as long as the guy was doing what they needed to do. for me. So now we're dealing with
doing what he's supposed to be doing. What you mean?
What?
So if he wasn't, what was you doing? What you gonna do?
I found someone new, but I'm still not talking to the main chick. Like, what I'm basically saying is this social media, like this new dating pool, gives people access to who you're dating. So now they're gonna come and disrupt your household because
There's no structure.
Yeah, so now I'm scary because
This is why
I
I
don't
date
even want to
niggas with
put
no
a face
Instagram.
to who I'm dating
Mm-hmm.
because girls will be quiet and then they'll find out, oh, Nia Lee? Because prime example. I'm dating, right? I'm dating. So this guy had was
nervous.
like, this guy had texted me at like 4 in the morning and I was like, oh yeah, because I ain't had nothing tonight. I want to see. So I called him back at like 4:40. I didn't know he was home yet. Now the girl called my phone for 2 days. I finally answered, what's up? He got mad girls today. So if he got mad girls, why are you on my phone?
She's fighting for her territory.
This is Nia Lee stuff. This is not being Nia Lee. That's one reason I'll
Oh, she knew who you were.
Yes,
Oh,
the
okay,
girls are
okay.
weird. This new day
Okay.
because
Oh, yeah.
social media now. I'm not just Tanisha from up the block or Rwanda from over here. I'm Nia Lee.
So you want to?
Which I could agree because but it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because because I'm always doing research, so I'll be around different groups of people, and a lot of times it's goals. You have to remember that's a generation that's trying to be an experience that you have.
I'm here to tell you.
When a girl, like I walked in rooms and girls are like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? And you know the first thing they do?
Mm-hmm.
They pull out their phone and they show me people they want to be like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's really important to them.
So wait, but
So
Even if
being
you
inspired and being messy is two totally different things. I'm talking
but
about the girls being messy because how you on my line saying you not the only girl, but so why you
feelings are hurt.
because you're my goal, so I'm letting you
Yes.
know I'm leveling up.
And even if
so hold on, the girls think they got something in common because
Yes,
they do.
we have something in common. You sleeping with the same
yes,
people.
the same nigga.
Oh wow, y'all crazy.
You understand? And dudes will do that, right? Dudes will be like, oh, I'm smashing so and so, like an NBA player.
Mhm.
I'm smashing that same girl.
They're
Like
weird.
that's
People are weird.
So to them, it's like we kind of on.
Oh, so that's what it is. The girls been feeling like, oh, if I get Niley on the phone, it's like now I'm at the night.
No. Same. No. What she's thinking is the same penis that you slipping and slurping on.
Mhm.
I'm slipping and slurping on too.
Yeah, but it was her property, and he came out her.
She is so
still good.
Why you mad
Do you
at
think
me?
she's
Still
insulted?
though.
Do you think she's more insulted or she's more like agitated that it's just another woman? I don't know. I don't think she's in.
She's it's a compliment. Because I said this. My sister's very, I would say, conservative, right?
Mhm.
And I said to my sister, I was like, yo, if your husband cheated on you with some girl, you'd be pissed. She was like, oh, of course I'll be upset. I said, if your husband cheated on you with so and so, like she was like, I was like, come on. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna be mad, but you're not gonna be as mad.
Right, but the girl wanted to, like, the girl was on my line, like,
She might have wanted to bring you in for a polygamous relationship.
What's going on?
He
Leave
might
me
have
alone.
sent her on a mission. You might have been the with the bait, the little middle person.
I ain't doing that
Because they would have. It's like, listen, I'm fucking
I ain't doing
Niley.
that. You with somebody wifey, get out of here. You know how she's gonna go home crying like, oh, this is why he don't be coming home.
No, but why do you
no threesome with nobody wifey?
No, but she might have been okay with it, low key, right?
No, because she was butthurt on that phone call.
Yeah, but had he brought you home, she might have had a different energy. She might be mad.
She don't even
She
look
might
that
have been
good.
mad that he wasn't bringing you home. Because that's the only reason I would have been mad.
Let's be honest, Holiday. We've been outside in these streets. Most of these dudes, they wifey at home do not be looking like us. So stop acting like I would have walked in there and been happy to do that. I'm around for him. That's why I just said I don't go to the wifey. I don't have nothing to say to the wifey. As long as your dude doing what he needed to do when I was doing it, that's like, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? But that's why I'm scared to date now, because like I don't want nobody to be affiliated with me.
But let me tell you this. This is why I date men who don't have Instagram, right? And
I'm changing my pool. We had this conversation. I'm changing my dating pool, y'all.
Yeah. I don't date men who do Instagram.
I'm gonna date aliens.
They out there.
They said there's aliens. I'm gonna find out what's up with them alien guys.
So the dudes are that bad?
No, I just told her. I said to her, I said maybe it's just the pool, maybe it's just the pool that you're diving in.
No, it's actually not.
I don't think it's that bad.
Because the real number, right? And I've been talking about this probably for the last 3 weeks since I found out about it. The real number. This is real stuff.
Yeah.
80% of women, 80% of women only go after 20% of men. 80% of women.
Like pursue, like.
So if there's 100 men, no, if there's 100 men in here, no, if there's 50 men, no, 100 men, I'm sorry. If there's 100 men in here, right? And there's 30 women. There's 30 women, there's 100 men. That means there's more men than there's women. Those 30 women are gonna go after the same 20 men.
20 men. Yeah.
So even though there's 100 men in that room,
that make a little
there's
sense.
only 30 women. So that means there's more than enough for all of y'all. The 30 women are still gonna come up short 10.
Yeah.
Right.
They're still gonna be short 10 because the 80 men, they don't want them.
This is why I brought up
don't want them
because they would have never met those men had they not been placed in front of them. They would have overlooked him. She even said it. She said, walking down the street, I wouldn't even never stopped and talked to him.
So think about that for a second. So the dating pool is not necessarily bad. It's just that you put 30 women in a room, you put 100 single men in there, all 30 simultaneously. We're gonna go for the same 20.
This goes back to the last conversation we had when we were here, and we talk about a lot of women miss their turn. They pass. They don't even know what they want because they're so used to going after what they think their type is that I don't even think women know what their type is anymore. Like you have to open up your mind and your spectrum to the things that really do turn you on. That really do pique your interest, and it can't be surface level, just what he looks like.
And then also healing,
because I've dated men that off of first look, and attraction is very important. I'm not neglecting that. But I think I would have passed up on the man of my dreams if I was just going off aesthetics and what I usually like, versus now getting to know this person or being around this person or getting to absorb this person's energy and their intentions for me. And like everything you do is sexy now. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I like another real on a more serious note too. Why I haven't dated since my last relationship is it's very important to heal. Like us girls don't really be healing in between relationships either. So we go to look to make up for what we lacked in the last relationship. And so these past 3 years that I've been single, I've been really getting to know myself for real. Like not just because prior to this 3 years, I kind of was in a relationship since I was like 15, 16, like back to back to back. So like you said, I've been more so just healing myself and fixing and loving on myself.
Sometimes too. I don't disagree with the healing, but y'all women out there that's your storyline for everything. I'm healing. Healing you're gonna heal yourself to fucking 50 and single.
Yeah, but healing doesn't only mean that you're healing from a man. I'm healing right now because I lost my sister. She had lupus. Like, you know what I mean? Like I found my sister. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So that's like I was already healed. The baby daddy, I healed like that first year because it's been 3 years. So the first year, I was good. And then the last 2 years, year and a half, it's been really more like healing from that because that was like such a tragic, like, so I was in a vulnerable place where I didn't want to even talk to no one new because I didn't want no one coming in and playing on that. So that's why, like, no, ain't nobody sitting around healing from
vulnerable. That's a vulnerable place to be.
Yeah, so I was in it. So so that's why I said the healing wasn't necessarily just healing from a man. Healing from a traumatic event. Like, we just don't know what people's life is. So that's what I've been doing. I've been healing. And because the next relationship that I get in, I want it to be lasting. I want it to be fruitful. I haven't given up on love. But at this place right now, what's going on, and me still being out in the field and being _Lee, and people, like you said, looking for clout, looking to be, it is scary. And that's just being honest.
I always love to I love that you talked about that, and you know, women that are watching, they want some game night, right? And we learn from our mistakes. So you being a person that you're taking the time to heal and get to know yourself and get in a better place so you can be that better person for the other person. What would you say in your next relationship you wouldn't do that you did in your past relationship? Because a lot of women don't take accountability and they're quick to say, no matter how much, if 75% of the relationship was him fucking up, what was your contribution to the fuck up? And that you feel like if you did this and continue to do this in your other relationships, it's not gonna work.
You seem like a very honest person.
I'm about to be very honest. I want to know, like, I am not.
That could be somebody else out there that's like, damn, that's me too. And if I do it again, you might lose your shot.
You might repeat the cycle.
Yeah. One of the reasons that I'm not in a committed relationship right now is because I'm not ready to just.
You're a cheater?
Yeah, I'm cheating back. Like, you pissed me off. I'm cheating back. Me and my baby father was cheating on each other. Like, we was going back and forth. Who could do it longer?
Gotta get your lick back, friend.
Like, so that's why I said, you know what? Let me take these years to myself. Let me have that freedom to come and go whenever I please. Because even with me having my freedom, I'm not saying every Monday is Tom, Tuesday is Dick, Thursday is Harry. Not saying that either. But I also know that I still got that in me. So yeah, I'm not cheating back.
What if it's permanent?
What?
What if you're more like an open relationship person?
Right.
Honestly, that's what I think that will be my next situation. Like, you know, like I have family members, I'm not gonna say who, but I have family members that are swingers. You know what I mean? So
you with that with your man, or you like, nah, not him?
I've been to a swinger club before.
No, but I'm saying, like, are you
with
cool?
The dude,
the person you would marry.
Yeah, I would. Like that's why I said these past 3 years has showed me, like, that's why even the dude that I'm intimate with right now, like, we wild. You know what I mean? Like, we both got some wild things that we like, and that's why we both like, yeah, I'm gonna do this wild stuff.
So why not him?
What you mean, why not him?
I'm just saying, like, why not? It sounds like you guys have a lot in common.
No, we good how it is right now. Like, I don't have no complaints. He don't got no complaints. We not in a rush to be like, you know what I mean? He got his
sleep
own
with other
place.
women.
I got my own place. We do it together.
But if he chooses to not involve you,
he talks to me. He'll call me and say, like, if he go out of town.
But if he chooses to do it without you,
he does, and he be like, "This is what happened.
Oh, this is what happened." And you're cool with it.
Why, like, I'm cool in this situation. Like, we don't lie to each other. We're friends.
If you slept with somebody, would you tell him?
Yes.
When does that switch happen for us? When does that switch happen for us?
But we
as
know
women?
each other. Like, we know each other. Like, we know each other. Like, we know each other. So it's like, If I do something like we talk about it.
I've dated somebody.
We not boyfriend and girlfriend. So,
But that's but the truth is, it is better to be boyfriend and girlfriend and still be in an
right
open
now,
relationship.
though, I haven't been doing anything else. But he definitely did something like 2-3 weeks ago. He was like, he was somewhere and he was like, this happened, and I was like, word, and I was like turned on by the details. Everybody got their own thing.
So do you think
like
the
this.
switch would? Because I've dated somebody and
Mhm.
that's all good, it's all cool, and then the moment we put the title on it, right?
Don't put a title on it.
That's what I'm scared
I'm no
of,
longer
because
cool with shit.
Yo, it's flowing. We good.
Don't put a title on it.
Would you be safe to say that titles fuck up relationships?
It does sometimes.
He do?
Sometimes.
No, because I'm the first one to be like,
We're mad. Like, I'm telling you, literally like 2-3 weeks ago, he called me and was like, remember because he had called me a few times, and then I finally answered like, yo, what's up? Like, I was like running around. He's like, I called you because the girl had just got here, and then I was like, I was like, so what? Which one? Send me the picture.
if you could be with somebody ideally
Mhm.
that they do come and talk to you when they decide to step out and sleep with somebody, and you can guarantee me that you are not over there trying to fall in love with this person, that you just getting your rocks off, I'm okay with it.
You're not okay with it because it's too much. You just gave mad criteria.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like you just said, Holiday.
Be like, you see, I did
Be
not
cool with
shift
it.
when you asked me, would I be okay if?
But
he
what if
slept
he
with
said,
someone else? And
I think I love her?
So that's
no,
cool.
that's never happening.
I'm saying, this is my point, is saying like everything is cool as long as you're not over it.
And he's not built for an open situation.
Right.
Why?
A person that's open, from what I've studied in an open relationship,
They be fun. They be good.
They can't be with one person but for so long. It's like there's an expiration date. They'll chill for a little bit, and then everybody's in Miami and you're not there. They want to do them. That's what comes natural.
Yeah, and but y'all have to see me and the dude, like, we have such a good understanding. Like, it's like I literally will close my eyes and not like think nothing even when we have entertained people in the room, because it just, I trust him like that. He hasn't crossed me, and I'm talking about years. So like you said, I also think that if we did put a title, it probably like stiffen things up.
It'll make expectation. They'll have expectation.
Yeah, like because I also too, like, sometimes when I go out of town or something, I don't need nobody blowing up where you at, put your location on. I don't, and he don't need that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're good.
I think I agree with you saying, but I feel like the aspect coming from like me, if I'm in a relationship and I am out of town, I am traveling, and I might still be around, attractive men or whatever that. Yo, me being in a relationship, it's almost like a defense mechanism that I use as a weapon, because it's like I know that I got somebody already and somebody at home, especially if I know everything is good, that I could flirt, I could do all of those things and leave it right there, and I'm okay with that. Like,
Does it come to you naturally? You just like,
yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, the high for me is no longer the going all the way and having the sex, because I feel like because I've cheated before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel exhausted. Having going that deep with it, where it's like I've realized that I might not need the sex part.
You need the attention.
I need the attention.
Yeah, I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. Like, when I get to that's why I got this one person, because I have addictive personality. So if it's good, like, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I don't even crave another man's. Like,
yeah.
Naturally.
Like I eat as promiscuous as I am, because I've had fun and I've been outside, whatever. But when I have my dude, or like, that's why, like I said, I'm single, but I have
everything with him.
I only crave him, but I also do like to entertain. Women, y'all be in my DM, and I am not. I just want to
Like pussy.
if you gotta come see me and somebody. Like, it's always gonna be a plus one. I'm not just gonna do one-on-one with girls.
There's nobody out there that just gets you like that.
No, the girls be in my DM, and I'm just like, I can't do this with y'all. Like, that is boring.
Why? What do you think? What do you think it is? Because I think you can be broken.
I don't want a fake.
I see you with a girl though, Naya.
I don't want a fake dildo.
No, why you gotta have dildos? No dildos. No none of that.
Girl, I need the real thing. That's why I always gotta be a threesome.
Has somebody really looked at pussy the right way?
It's not. I want a man.
I've heard that though. I've heard a lot of women prefer threesome, but threesomes are very.
I love a threesome.
Threesomes are like.
I don't even want to have regular sex. I don't even want to have regular sex no more. Every time I get a chance.
Threesomes are really the best though.
I love it. It's a high. Ugh.
Oh, threesomes is not the best.
They are the best though.
Okay.
If you enjoy being with your person,
at the same
like,
time.
it can't be that you need the threesome. But if you really enjoy being with your person, and when y'all have a threesome, it is good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's like
Right?
you said, when you're not like looking and being like you're insecure
Nah,
within a
nah.
threesome. No, it is
No,
really
no,
fun
no.
when you're having a good threesome. But for me, I can't do women one-on-one. I just want y'all to know this. I cannot do women one-on-one, and I am never added to a party. I'm always giving out the invitations.
So I think like this.
Yeah, I'm giving out the
I think
invitations.
in a
I'm not
threesome,
added to
if
the
you a
party.
good threesome with your partner, I think is this. If you have a good threesome with your partner, when the person leave, y'all have more sex together.
Yes.
That means it
That
was
is
good.
That's
a good threesome.
That's what it is. You're a
'Cause-
man. I never knew that.
Yeah, when you have a good threesome with your partner, the person leave and y'all just and y'all fuck more and more and more and more.
Now he's thinking about
That's
what
a
he
good
just witnessed.
threesome.
I thought,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm learning something here.
Mhm.
I thought I was kind of tooting my horn, like, yeah, he couldn't wait for to leave with me. But it's because you just
so
enjoyed
horny,
yourself.
like
Yeah. You just gave him something amazing. He enjoyed himself. The whole experience. He's still high from.
Right, because every time the threesome is over, we go again. Like
Yeah.
after the girl leaves.
He's looking at you like
And that's
you
great
amazing.
chemistry.
Oh,
That's beautiful chemistry.
Almost thank you for that gift.
Okay.
Thank you for that gift.
Chemistry is high. The high is good.
Yeah.
After the threesome,
be the best, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It do
Yeah.
be.
I can't even have regular sex anymore. I love a threesome. I love an extra party. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to see you please my man. That
Right.
turns me on. I want to see you please him.
You got threesome rules?
Nah, eat that pussy. Go ahead, fuck her good,
I got
daddy. Give it
threesome
to her.
rules.
I don't have no rules.
I got threesome
He
rules.
just can't fuck her raw. He can't fuck her
I
raw.
got threesome rules.
That's my only rule.
What's the rules?
Y'all want to hear my threesome
Fuck
rules?
rules, but go ahead.
Condoms.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that was
Okay.
yeah, of course.
Condoms.
Uh-huh.
That's a condoms.
Uh-huh.
No kissing. That's my.
What?
He can't kiss her.
Why are all three of us kissing at the
Nah.
same time?
No. She can kiss me. I kiss her. She cannot kiss my man.
Okay.
And then
three.
my third rule. Let me see. It's that one. That one.
He has to finish in you.
Oh no. I think those my only
He
two.
can finish on her.
No kissing.
You
And
get-
he can't eat her out.
Huh?
He can't.
Put y'all on top of each other like a pancake.
We'll do this.
Huh?
I don't really want to. It's happened. I've like if we're there, like that rule is like that's an in and out rule.
Case by case.
Yeah, that's a case by case.
Yeah. Sometimes the vibe.
Third rule is a case by case, but first rule is condom. Second rule, he can't kiss her. Third rule, case by case.
Because if she's first of all, we only bringing fine bitches home.
Wow, like how I'm gonna be? But one of my homegirls' rule is what you just said, and I was like, what? Like you can't come off the other girl. How is you?
No, that's not my rule. I'm fine because I know my
That's
pussy
your
good.
rule, but
Yeah.
one of my homegirls, that's her
she-
rule is that she don't want her dude to come off the other
It's
girl.
iffy. It's iffy. She's trying to control the narrative, and that's not nice.
How many times would y'all repeat with the same person in a threesome?
Oh, we used to keep the same girl for months if she behaved.
Right, I like the same
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. If she,
After months, y'all still strapping up?
because she know what we
After
like.
months, y'all
now.
still.
Like a year later,
Wait.
if it was good, and
Yeah.
she lived.
Wait,
in
after
another
months,
city,
y'all.
like,
Wait, after months, the dude is still strapping up.
Yes.
We don't know what that girl be doing without us. I'm barely going
And
down
she's
there.
letting us run trains on her. God knows what else she's doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, and no, we're not gonna disrespect the ladies because I
No,
love
I'm
the
just
ladies.
keeping it
I
real.
don't
I'm
care what
thinking
y'all
like that.
doing.
I care. At some point, the girl we repetitively using, I start trying to know a little. I try to insert myself a little bit, and they like we can have a girlfriend, but we're gonna figure out how we inserting into
It's
her
not
life
fair
now.
for the girl. You selfish.
I'm not selfish.
Yeah.
I'm
I want a girl. She gotta have a life. I want the girl to do
She
whatever
got a
wanna
life,
do.
but I don't want it to
Just
be a
answer
reckless
when I
one.
call.
Just
I
be
don't want her to have
just
a
be
reckless
available.
life.
Just be available when I call.
I get turned off
didn't like when
easy.
our girlfriend got a boyfriend. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
but that's why you can't try to be selfish. You gotta just be like, okay.
So I got a horror story with it. It wasn't a threesome, but we were using her as a threesome, and I wanted her by myself one day, right?
Mhm.
And
Your man condones that. He's fine with that.
no, not anymore.
What a word, condone.
It's considered cheating. It's
She
definitely
respects her man.
yes. So I'm gonna bring her home because I get girls in my house that come like they want to be my friend,
Mhm.
and they really did try to eat my box.
Right.
And I used to go for it because I'm a sucker for some head. But I'd be like, no. If you really want to eat this, you gotta let my man watch.
Right.
He might not even want to hit you because my shit is he not even focused on you. Like,
Mhm.
but so anyway, she comes over. Now I know she be hitting other dudes or whatever. This is why I really like to insert myself and know where you be at. I don't need to know all your business, but I just need to know that you're not moving reckless. Cause I'm putting my mouth down there. And it's safe to say with
I
you.
don't do that a lot, ladies. I don't do that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not eating a lot of boxes. I have, but I'm not
Are you
doing
good
it a
at
lot.
it?
I think I'm decent. I think I suck dick way better than I eat pussy. Can I say this?
At this point, yeah, we can bleep it out.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So we I invite her over, she comes or whatever at my crib, whatever, and she start eating me out. It's all good. And then I'm like, yo, let me do you, you know?
Mhm.
And I go down and it's hot down there, like, you know, like it's just
Cheetos.
yeah, like it's super hot down there. And I mind you,
You know what she talk about?
so it's hot down, and I'm just like, yo, you know, like that ain't smelling right down there. And because I'm a transparent person anyway with
You
sex.
said it in the middle of it?
Yeah, I gotta let her know.
I
Like,
even got there.
well, I didn't know until I got down there.
And I would have got right to her knee.
Yeah,
Like,
but usually I'm diving straight in there. I'm not have never had none of these problems. So why would I think now I gotta go in slow?
You licked it a little bit.
No, I didn't have to. I didn't lick it. The legs spread and it was hot. It was heat coming from down there.
Heat told
Yeah.
you.
So then I was like, maybe I'm bugging. So I go in a little closer and I'm like, whoa, that's not right. It smells like, you know, you've been letting a nigga dump off inside of you.
Right.
So I'm just like, I'm a woman. I know what's going on. I'm like, I don't think you're a nasty
You need a
bitch, but
boric acid pill.
you letting this nigga do what he
Let the young
doing.
girls know about that holiday because they don't be knowing their bodies.
Listen, I used to work in the office. I ain't gonna shot no bitches out, but when I lived in Miami, I worked in the office. There was a girl that used to sell the penicillin pills to the girls.
Yeah, they need that too.
Because girls was getting it bad because they was letting niggas hit it raw. Because in Miami, a lot of girls is about their paper. I don't knock how they get their paper, right?
No, South Beach is really like that.
But they giving up to the same back-to-back niggas. So if the niggas that's coming in and spending money, it got something, and he hitting that one and that one and that one in the club, y'all all sharing the same stuff. So there was a girl in the dressing room that used to sell penicillin pills, which made me boggle. Like, y'all don't got health insurance? I've seen y'all go home with
but
bands.
that's some Caribbean shit, though. I'm Caribbean, so...
They was Haitian, though.
Yeah, that's some Haitian shit. I'm Haitian, so...
Yeah.
So...
Well, long story short, she...
you told her about herself. You should have gave her one of those boric acid pills.
I don't even want it at that point. Listen, let me tell you something. Any woman
together.
that's ever slept with me or any man, they know I'm a germaphobe when it comes. Even my man, he could be sleeping. I'm not even gonna let him eat it until I get up and shower.
Me too. I don't like to. Yeah, I need to
I
shower.
don't even
all
play
the
them
time.
type of games.
I like being mad fresh all the time.
Yeah, so I'm just like, how
I'll
you
be taking like an hour in the shower.
No, what is
I need that removable shower head for sure.
Yeah, but
I judge girls that don't got the removable shower head as an option.
That's how you get in there. How you get in there?
You
gotta spread it. Yeah. And the soap is you're not supposed to be putting the soap up there. So I gotta spread the cootie cat open to get the water up there.
Yeah, right. Good girl. You doing that.
That's nice. That's really nice. I've been told it's really nice down there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But so she was like, yo, I went in the bathroom and there was no washcloths. And I'm like, even if there was no washcloths, you just came from your house. Just came from your house, bro. So I just told her, she was like, well, I'll continue to do. I was like, I was good. And after that, I never hit it again.
Oh, you let her finish you though. Don't act like you did.
I didn't I let her finish what she was doing, of course, because I was looking at the edge.
She did finish.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. But afterwards, when my man asked, like, yo, why you don't call so and so tonight? I couldn't even tell him face to tell him what happened, because I was just
okay.
I just had to be like, I ain't fucking with her no more. Now he know, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with her no more. But other than that, most of the girls that we choose, I got good judgment. The girls that we bring home, they be having good hygiene. He can hit it all night. Me personally, I'm more. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm checking at the strip club.
Yeah.
Because that's usually where I get them.
Yeah.
Like not
Oh,
saying
that-
all dancers, not shady, because you know I was a dancer or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go. I ain't giving y'all my game, but I definitely
You give it to me so I can use it.
give y'all my game.
No, I take girls
I
home.
don't care because it's gonna still work after I say it. They gonna see this and it's still gonna work. Let's say I got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 and ones, right? I like to play when I go out.
Me
with my
too,
dude,
yeah.
right? So I'm showing love, like, because first of all, I'm not going to the club if I
Support
can't
the strippers.
show love. So I
Yeah.
show love just to show love anyway. But then I hone in on the one that's being on me and I'm on them, and I have like, you know, maybe a pack left, and I'm like, look, we're gonna finish this dance at home. You want to take this, da, da, da. And then while they're standing there and the money is right here and I'm at eye level with it.
I love them.
Yeah.
Sure, nothing going on. I'm bending down, fixing my shoe. Don't got no shoe like
Are you incognito?
I'm trying to make sure
I'm
that
super. I'm
because at
super
work,
bold.
like it's out there, and you should be on top of your stuff.
I'm so bold, Naya. and I'm freak
She can't go
nasty. I'm
home
telling
without,
her,
like,
I'm
making
telling
sure
her
it's
in
Gotta
the
make
club.
sure it's good.
Yeah.
Once she clears it, yo, babe, you like that? All right, cool. Yo, yeah, do your thing. You need some more money? Da-da-da. All right, cool.
Mhm.
I'm a freak. Once I know she's on my body and she really wants to come home and give me what I want,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make her stick her fingers in her shit for me or wipe that pussy for me or something.
That's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
let
How
me
do you
see.
do that? Like,
Yeah, I'll be
So
like,
she goes in there and then goes
do
like
you
this.
put your fingers
no,
in there?
I just say, I'll be like, yo, let me smell it. And she like, how? I'll be like, yo, just rub your fingers down and let me smell it.
Yeah, I'm
Bitch is gonna let me
scared
smell it.
to do
Like, she
that
gonna let me
one.
smell
Hopefully she
it.
ain't just
And then when me and him
What
get in the
if it's-
car, he gonna be like, hi, you testing, make sure
I
everything
don't
is
wanna
right.
snuff you
Yeah.
if you play with me like that.
Why?
If you know you ain't right, because
Oh, it's not right. Oh, it's not right. Oh, it's not
My
right. Okay.
test is
Okay. Okay. If it's not,
incognito.
if it's not right. If it's not right. Okay.
But if I'ma feel like you smacked me.
But I'm
And
also,
now we gotta
I danced in Miami 8 years, right? We get butt ass naked.
Right, I love it down there.
I love it.
getting
I
down
love
there
it.
dancing naked.
My
It's fun.
asset was my vagina and how good hygiene I had and how
Right.
well prepared it looked, right?
Right.
I'm never gonna be offended if somebody was to say that I'm dancing for and they trying to take me home
No,
to
but
play
would
and they
you
be like, yo, rub
offended
that.
if you the vagina test when they put in your face?
Oh,
and
yes.
That's why I just said,
But
like,
I'm
if
gonna
I
politely
made
walk
a girl,
away.
because that was your vagina test. Like,
Yeah.
if I told a girl, like, yeah, let me smell it,
And it
sh-
smelled bad,
and she go like this, and it ain't right, I'm snuffing her. It goes like this. It's because you just smacked me. Nobody's seen it, but the aromas they were like this, and I said, bitch, what's up? Yeah, no.
know,
So I can't try it that way.
I leave room for leniency a little bit. Not on that. But we've been dancers, right? And I was dancing for a girl. She was so fine. I was so ready to. Yo, I know you remember this night. She was dancing for us, and all you see is her bend over, and the tampon string was hanging.
I've seen that.
Yo, I was so mad because I thought
just be
she
like, yo,
was
babe,
the one.
The string is hanging.
I thought she was the
And
one.
send her about her
You know,
business.
string is hanging. You hitting. You running through red lights.
Nah, no red lights.
Okay.
I'll be
Wifey's
polite
red
about it.
lights, not some next bitch though.
Nah, no red lights at
No
all.
red lights?
What?
Okay.
Ain't that healthy about red lights?
Yes, it is. That make y'all more one.
Ah, so messy.
That's why you're addicted.
I don't like it. I
It's
don't
Nah,
like
it's just too much.
addicted.
Maybe in the shower, maybe on your last
Woman, you
day.
want
it. Last day, you could get it off on the last day, but in
Yeah,
the
maybe
beginning
on
of
your
that,
last
nah.
day.
Want that man addicted? Let him
and
hit it
that's
on the
real crazy
period.
for you too. Like as a woman, allowing a man to come into your body at that like
It's
vulnerable.
just dismissing stuff out of
Yeah,
your
that
body.
you
It's
purging.
clinging.
I don't even
Yeah.
want. I don't
Yo,
even want nothing.
It's like
on
being
it.
in a car wash. It's clinging, and then you throwing shit on the car.
Yeah, but you gotta at least let him dabble one time. Just dip.
Yeah,
Just dip.
it's
Let
just,
him dip
look, for
one
most
time
men,
so
in
he
my
can know what it
opinion,
feel like.
look, this is my opinion. For most men, it is really a selfish moment. That's it. You ain't getting nothing. You gonna give some head, and that's it. That's how it's gonna go.
I don't even want to suck dick. Get out my face.
You a hater.
Nah, that's fucked up. Nah, you're not gonna. You off for 4
Don't
days.
touch me.
You
Turn my
really?
shows on. Give me my favorite
You
foods.
many
playing, right?
days?
Or you
I'm
serious?
not.
How many days?
Holiday, you serious?
How many
He
days?
says cap.
Oh, it's a fact. How
No,
many
it's
days?
the only reason he's saying is cap because he's gonna stand over me and put the dick in my face and make me
Right.
do it. That's the only
That's
reason.
how-
it's
However he
cap.
gotta do it, he
I'm
gotta
never
do
going
it.
to look for it.
How many
However he
days?
gotta do it, he gotta do it.
How
You
many
on your
days?
period for 3 days, you sucking dick for 3 days.
I need my full 6 to make sure that like there's no residue.
Oh yeah, that's 6 days ahead.
To make sure there's no residue. Yeah.
See how
But
he's
but I start being in my feelings like 4 days before. He be like, oh man, that shit about to come. You acting crazy around this bitch.
Yeah, I act funny like 2
I'm a
days
nutcase.
before.
I'd be like, oh good, I'm happy. Oh good, I'm happy. I'm like that.
I
That's
stay away from
me.
people. Stay away from people.
You're the same, so no sex, no nothing during your
Oh,
period?
no, during the 3 days, like if I got a man, I'm sucking dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely. It's up. It's up.
I masturbate a lot.
like doing
I
that.
masturbate a lot when I'm on my period.
But only for who I'm with.
Somebody that you with, yeah, committed.
Yeah, I'm a mad. Like that's why my dudes be so scared. They be so scared if I like go somewhere without them because they just think that someone else is about to get that freak. And I'm like, no, you got it right now.
Misconception, right?
Yeah, because I am
Misconception.
like I am very like with my partner. I'm very like I'm not gonna keep my hands off you in the house. Like I'm constantly like, you hungry or you want your dick sucked? You hungry? You want your dick sucked?
Don't say that because I used to be like that in the
That's
beginning.
how
Yo,
I
listen.
am,
Yo,
like-
so we just had this
Can't private
conversation.
at home. Like
Yeah.
those are the two options at the house.
But you want that.
I want to
Yeah.
As a
sleep.
man, you want that.
Mm.
Really?
Yo, we just had this conversation that in the beginning you used to just take it like you was raping me. Like I couldn't get you off my dick. Sometimes I had to turn down the head, and I was like, yeah, I just did that to get you. Now I got you. He was like,
you messing it up.
Oh no.
That's you wild for that.
It gotta go. No.
What'd you say? He said you ain't get you because we about to be engaged, right? That's what we've been talking about. He said you ain't give me yes, so I don't know why you chilling right now.
Yeah.
This is true. Nah. Because it gets like
I said, oh yeah?
Sex has always gotta be on the table. I think sex always gotta be on the table. But going back.
I need be needing a break sometime. Like sometimes I need a whole U-Haul. Like give me 30 days to revamp.
What?
Like yeah, just to focus.
I'm
Sex
doing for 30 days.
Okay, so listen, I'm sorry, right? I'm with it. You ever been with somebody that want to have sex every day, all day? Every time they look at you, they dick hard. They want to like, yo, come on, I need a break.
Are you
like
kidding?
those type of people.
Oh my God, I be needing a break.
I've seen women see, and I pray to God. Of course, I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful to God for this. Right? I've seen women complain that they have issues with their dudes because every time they want to do it, he's always like, nah, because he's not ready. So the fact, you know how they say
This is why we need a side bitch, babe.
This. You know how they say count your blessings while you have it? If a man shit work and it works good, no gas station pills, no nothing.
We need a side bitch.
I'm getting it.
Sometimes I don't want to have sex, and I'm in a space where I used to be very, very promiscuous and
that tone just went serious. Let me go.
And I feel like my partner, my forever person, like I want to do some different things in different places that I haven't done before. And us being freak nasty all the time, it's just I need a break sometimes. Sometimes I need to. When I was single, it's what I be talking about. But when I was single, I would take 2-3 months without having sex. And you understand what I'm saying? Just to revamp myself. I don't know. I just be needing a break sometimes. I wish you would go on that journey with me, just like for a month.
Who, a man?
Yeah.
Ain't no man going on that journey with you.
Who said that?
There's no man in this world going on that journey with you.
Oh my pussy be needing a break from
For a
pound
whole
town.
month?
Yes.
It's only, let me tell y'all, we good?
No, yeah, we're good.
The only time that I ever was celibate, I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I don't know why people keep acting like, but it just.
I enjoy it.
I went celibate for like 2 months. Wait, 2.5, because I ain't even gonna give myself 3 months. I did 2.5 when I had first moved to California. Like when I first left my baby father and I moved to California, I was like, keep my head down. I gotta get this money back right. I was miserable.
Because you wasn't being you.
Sexually frustrated. So it just depends.
I'm like a boxer.
That's why, like I said, even when I'm single, I have to have that one dude that I'm being intimate with.
You experienced it.
I like sex.
Yeah.
And I think that it just depends on who you are. Like if you're not, like I'm a sexual person. That's why no one
I am too. I like it, but I be.
Yeah, if you need to take 2 months off of it.
Cause yo, listen, my vagina is. I know I'm thick and it's, you know what I mean, but it's small and it's like I just be needing a break. I do. I be needing a break.
Girl, bye.
I still
This
feel
vagina
like 3
is
days.
still tight.
I feel like 3 days later, bro.
wondering.
I be like, God, I need a break.
No.
If you want it again,
Ladies,
I'm excited, but
I'm
it's
about to confuse y'all. The vagina is a muscle. It's a muscle. Just work on that. I done had a baby. I get no complaints, and I don't take 2-3 months off.
I'm just saying, I can't take. Listen. Anybody who's had sex with me, I can't take dick anyway.
See, you
Yes.
is one of them ones.
Yeah, I can't take dick. I be like, ooh, oh my gosh.
But you always say you're 75% lesbian.
Yeah, and I'm 75% lesbian anyway.
Boy,
So I just prefer the head from a woman, right? But you can slide some dick in there from time to time.
Yeah, so on today's episode of She Bugging, like, what do you mean? Like, no, you got all that, and then you talking about his ass.
And I always wonder.
Is you giving out the ass?
No, I'm not. It's cap. But they fall for it before I have to give it up, so it's okay.
She bugging.
I always wonder how some people are in a relationship. They go like 30, sometimes 40, 50 days without having sex in the same house.
3 days in my house is like torture for this man.
Should be. With that walking around, I feel you.
Yeah.
Wink one eye if you was suffering at home from this.
Blink.
Yeah, girl. You torturing that man walking around with that wagon. You can't be dragging that wagon and telling him no.
come chase me.
See, that's another. You want to be chased. You want to be romanced.
Sometimes I be missing the. How I'm gonna say
Take on it.
I miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss.
Chase.
I miss.
You want to feel wanted.
Yeah, and sometimes I be wanting to get slutted out. So treat me like you don't really like me like that no more. Like sometimes
That is a
Yeah.
thing.
I be needing that. I be needing him to sometimes like not act like I'm all of that.
You know what? Sometimes
And I
when
be
a
like, what
man
happened? You
when a man
not-
got a lot of shit on his mind, he might not be in that space. But a girl will tell you, like, yo, just chase me, make me think.
Yeah.
This man is like, bro, I got other shit on my mind. You need to bust that shit open and come sit on this
Yo,
thing
you
and do your
sound
thing.
like him.
Yeah, but you also gotta be fair. You gotta know where your dude is at.
Yeah, it depends where he's at mentally.
Women, like, you gotta start, like you said, back to like what I would do. Like, I pay attention to like a man's mood swings and stuff because we so used to just me, what I'm going through, a man. But we also, supposed to like care for them and pay attention to what they're going through and their mood swings and their emotions as well because they're still emotional creatures. They may not be a woman, but they are
Yeah.
emotional creatures. So
I agree.
sometimes you may want your man to like one after you, but like me, I'm kind of like a dude with that. If my money not right, I ain't about to be chasing and give you no flowers, bitch. I'm stressed. Give me some head when I come home.
Yeah.
So I'm not even about to bother my dude if I know, like, you got, like, especially when you dating somebody for years, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got an idea of where things may be financially, emotionally, like, you know, if they lost someone recently, you know what I mean? Like, so you as a woman also have to kind of
get him back right.
You got to go back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, as much as you want to be chased, then maybe when he pull up to the crib, you need to have lingerie on and not your bonnet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
give him a little something.
because he sometimes a man gotta get his mind right, and it's not like, especially if you know his character, the way you were saying, like if you know his character, he's that dude. He's always on it. He's always
And if
doing
he's
that.
off out
And
of
you see if
nowhere-
it's off, and then
And it's not,
naturally,
especially if it's not a woman, like you
he's
know,
just off.
like you X that out. Like, he's not cheating. It's
Yeah.
just off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that could be something at work or in the streets, depending on who, whatever you
Yeah.
think.
It could be anything. And he's dealing with not that y'all don't deal with real life shit together, but he's dealing with some real life shit. Sometimes
Yeah, he got way more on his. I feel like a man got way more on his.
put on
plate
them
than
little
than
tight
a woman
shorts
does.
and walk around and do something like kind of make his life easier, you
Yeah.
know. And a lot of times women don't understand. And that's why the highest rate of suicide are men. Like
Right.
men stress.
Because men feel like they can't be vulnerable.
Yeah, they can't. Well, you know, the minute a man is vulnerable, she's using it against you.
Right.
Like
No, that's whack.
Like
because
the wrong women.
it's a very well. The thing about it is, in my opinion, I think a man should be vulnerable, like
his
one ticket once. Like you got one vulnerability every quarter.
Really?
I think if a man give you more than that, it's not gonna be good because you gonna go down a slippery slope.
So for girls that's dealing with street dudes, like that I do kind of like, we got to put this out there. When you dealing with a street dude, like, this is one of the things I've always done dealing with street dudes. If someone messages me, if I find out any allegations or anything that's a mess, right? Like, as far as like women or something, I wait till that man come home. If you dating a
Don't
street
stress him
dude,
out. Yeah, I
you
agree.
can't stress him. Like, that blowing up a man's phone when he outside in them streets, he gotta look out for the police. He gotta look out for his ops. He gotta even look out for his right hand man. Let's stop acting like we never read these hood books. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with a street dude, for sure, you really gotta like watch.
It's a lot of
and
pressure.
monitor.
Yeah, I'm good on stress. Yeah, I don't stress. I don't stress.
Hood dudes, don't be in my DM. I don't got. Y'all gotta come healed. I'm over the hood dude phase.
Yeah, because you know what it is? It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of performance that you have to do. I know the glory part of it looks good, the cars, the houses, and everything else. That part really looks good. And I think that's what women who have these ass and asses, they're approaching it in that way.
They're looking
And I
for
think
that.
like it's a little bit, I think it's also a little bit demeaning because I think like when that approach is almost like the man is not a person. It's not a human. There's no real connection because it's like if somebody came to you for your assets and your ass, and that's all I saw. Like I never even bothered seeing a person. I never bothered seeing anything else. And I think that's where a lot of girls, when they come trying to get a dude with money, where they go wrong is you don't see a person.
Right.
That person, even though he's a man, he still wants to be seen and look at not flattered. Don't flatter me because that's game. And a man could pick up on that. But just be seen, just like regular, just you see the person like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I think then that person don't mind spending because the money means more to you than it means to him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really, literally, he don't care about the money.
Lead with your best foot forward. I feel like even the ladies who do have had a track record in their lifestyle of the looks and the body and everything, getting them where they want to be and everything. You know what I'm saying? If you are not where you want to be at because of all of those things, you got to switch some things up and understand that maybe you're not coming with the right approach, right?
Mhm.
The approach should just be a little bit different. Don't lead with your ass.
And you age out. And you age out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You age out. Like, let's talk about that. Like, you age out. Like, one of the reasons, like, once in a blue, I pop up on the internet, I show off my assets because that's what they like. But I'm older now, right? Like, I just got my real estate license. I haven't really announced it here, but I haven't even started.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. I appreciate
Congratulations.
that.
You're
But-
pivoting.
Thank
Yes.
you. Exactly. I'm definitely transitioning. You know what I mean? Every time I do the positive like postings and 2-3 comments, I put this ass up there. I'm like, dang. So how we gonna get from the ass to the assets?
Yeah, you're gonna take that ass and post a picture and a big
So
ass.
you gotta be like, if you love this assets, let me help you buy some
Let me have you
assets.
buy some assets. Hello.
Right. But I also know I'm older. I've been out here for a while. Like, so you definitely, like you said, like you have to evolve as women. So
Mhm.
any ladies out there looking like, look at West came before me. Look at me. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Amber Roses. Look at Black China, what she's doing right now. Like, she's doing a 360. So I just want the youth to see how that hamster wheel is. Like chasing a dude with street money, being a thot. You know what I mean? Like, look at that hamster wheel. And no shade to Amber Rose or Black China with what I just said, but look at them look at Alexis Sky. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. Like, I'm not as wild and thing as I used to be because you do get older
Mhm.
and you
It's
wanna
growth.
you wanna
It's
grow up.
growth.
So ladies,
The
you
same
age,
things that
you
intrigue
age out,
you.
so have fun.
Yeah.
That's why I won't
Yeah.
mention, like, I will never sit on any podcast and be judging no 20-year-old for what I was doing as a 20-year-old.
Right.
I
That's what
agree.
you're supposed to be doing.
But this is
But
the
also, there wasn't as much information like for us, like coming up. We didn't have
you
examples
paved
of
the way. You guys
Yeah.
kind of, but this is the first time I
but you can
actually
age out for
heard,
sure.
and you could keep going on it because it's
Mhm.
actually the first time it's very empowering to hear it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because a lot of I think that a lot of women when they're aging out and
Mhm.
on 8 at the table, I try to be very no judgmental.
Mhm.
But you know what it is, you see it, you understand it. Especially if I knew someone when they were 24 years old
Mhm.
and it's been 7 years or 8 years since I known you,
Mhm. I
I
know
got
yeah.
eyes.
We like to go raw. Understand your lane when you start aging out. Understand your do's and your don'ts. Understand your options. Understand where you can go with it and what you cannot do. There's a lot of women that are aging out and not understand
style.
and still trying to be in competition with these young girls.
I
Which you
bowed out gracefully. Like, I
Yeah.
bowed out gracefully. That's why I feel like I could still do my pop-ins. You know what I mean? Like, I still once in a blue, I might
step
pop
in the
up to
club.
booby-
Listen,
I
we
might
all
pop
do.
out to booby trap if somebody got the right bag and they calling me and
I'm
like,
not mad
you
at
know what I
it.
mean? I've done starlets as recent as like last year. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Bartending. So, but I can't. Why I'm not like in there weekly or doing that
I
because
don't have the patience anymore
I
either.
definitely don't have the
Yeah,
patience no more.
no.
But when I did, like when I moved back to New York after my sister passed, and I was like, okay, let me double back into that
Yeah.
world. It was the conversations in the dressing room. The conversations in the dressing room.
They're all 21.
Some of them is 33 bugging still. No
Yeah.
shade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the bartenders is still older. They
Yeah.
just in there bugging.
Yeah.
My real name is Tali, world. Me as Tali, I'm getting older. I am not 20-year-old Naya that everybody met on Love and Hip Hop years ago. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
For y'all try to
mhm.
do this math. I'm not her anymore. So it's not like I was in a dressing room not judging the girls like, oh, I'm better than.
But now when you come,
I
you put your
evolved,
you
so
put your
I
clothes
can't
on to
even
get the
be
fuck
in
back
this
upstairs and go
space.
make your money. You're not down there
I
for the
can't
short
be in this
talk.
space. So that's like coming back. Like this is a real raw moment. This is why I went and pursued and got my real estate license. Coming back, going into the club and realizing that I evolved once again, not looking down on them, but just being like, I'm proud of myself that I grew. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there's some girls that's still in there bugging. I was like, yeah, no, I can't. I don't want to do this no more. So I went and I'm doing other things. And when I'm ready, I will definitely start, sharing where Naya is going now. Because everybody's still waiting for Ratchet Naya from Love and Hip Hop, rapping Naya, which I'm not saying I give up on music. I'm definitely gonna come back with some music. But there are other things in my real adult life that I have just been,
Which is I think is super
on.
dope.
I'm
And
glad you talked about
Fixing credit, you
yeah.
know.
And
Hell
you
no.
know who
Like,
I
I
think
house.
that his career, in my opinion, always you've seen that with Jay-Z and his career. As he aged, he actors age. Every step of his life, you always seen
You have
like
to
he's
elevate.
always when he was 30, he was acting 30. When he was 40, he had a suit on, he was acting 40. Now he's 50, you see him acting 50. And I think that your supporters, your fans will always ride with you.
Yep.
As long as you're evolving, I think your fans always ride with you. They're always like,
Always.
okay, they
He was
seeing
on
that
my phone call
evolution.
this morning.
They see it. But I think that's a super dope thing because it helps the next generation, the next people kind of see it because you just, like I looked at the stat earlier, it was like 40 or 50 or 60% of women are single. Like they're having a hard time getting in relationships. It's like a terrible message. Like if we could fix just the message, like you could really.
But a lot of women that are choosing to be, let's just talk about it for 1 second. A lot of women that choose to be single. The reason the percentage is so high of the women that choose to be single is because society has a lot of women get into these relationships not really wanting to be in relationships, getting into relationships because they have seen or been made to feel pressured like this is what I'm supposed to do as a woman. I'm supposed to find a man. I'm supposed to get in a relationship. And I get it, yes, you are, but you're supposed to do it on your time. You understand what I'm saying? I remember leaving the club for 6-7 years, and now you find yourself like, okay, let me double in the club real quick, and people are looking at you crazy, and you like, I'm not worried about what these other people are thinking because my purpose and my intentions are different when I'm in this room, when I'm in these dressing rooms, when I'm in these clubs. Your intention is different than 20-year-old Naya, 20-year-old Holiday. You going in there with a whole nother perspective of what you're doing with your money, what you're doing when you get out of there, your sleep, you just how you come. You're coming in way reserved. Even you saving more money too. The holiday.
Yeah, I'm definitely way more reserved than I was when I was younger. And it's just like you say, it comes with growth.
Yep.
And I just want any girls out there that's looking at me, that's about my age, maybe you've been outside with me. We ain't aging out, baby. We looking good. Just make sure that you transition into something that,
It's the
makes sense.
transitioning.
Yes.
Once you pivot and your pivot is good, because at the end of the day, just like when you were 20, no 20-year-old's thinking about being 35. None.
No.
No 35-year-old is thinking about being 50.
Right.
And the thing is, like, if you see people that are 50 or 60 years old, like, I always have this image in my head of people that live in like Palm Beach. They got these nice cribs. They got they started early for that, to have that. Because you don't, like, God bless you with a life till you're 75 years old. You don't want to be out here looking crazy. And it's a long, long game.
They say you don't want to be old and broke.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the pivoting is dope. So
it's growth, and that's what we want young women to understand.
But
like,
when you sitting here
to an asset, if that is what you're doing and that is how you moving out here, whatever it is that you're doing, understand that looks fade. You understand what I'm saying?
But assets don't.
Assets don't. So turning that into, even if you do got to step back in the club here and there, going there with a different objective, going there with a different mind frame. Like, hey, I'm in here to do this with my money. I remember going to the club making so much money and just blowing it. Like, I'll go tomorrow and make some more.
I used to wild out. I used to make $5,000 and spend $6,500 the next day. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I did it.
But it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yes.
Yeah, but now, like, I'll make it and I just sit on it. And, like, I definitely say, I got a kid now. So I need my emergency fund.
Yeah.
Has to have mad cushion. Like, I'm definitely way more frugal now. Like, and
knowing that stripping isn't a career choice either. Like, you could do it but for so long, but like you said, you have found other outlets. You had to take a step back and say, what is it going to sustain me through life? Because it's not about how much money you have. What you say is about how much you keep.
That's a fact. That's
how much you keep. Yeah, you need to keep your money, and you need to get yourself a couple of assets that'll last you for the rest of your life.
Some land. Like, what happened to the stripper days where, I used to take these trips to Atlanta, and these women, I'm talking about the men were coming in and spending so much money where girls was buying houses. They was buying land. And I didn't understand.
Whole BMF time.
But I didn't understand.
Not even just BMF. There was people that came after BMF as well that was like doing a big one. Like the Spanish Jews was doing their thing over there in like the Bronx, like X Bar. That's where like Tahiri used to work in that era. Like, so it was a lot of groups of guys that came out, you know what I mean, a club.
Those women were making mortgage money. They were making land.
That era's done though, because when I used to go to that era's done. When I used to go to the strip club, we spent money.
Yeah.
And not just us. We had this person, that person. Yeah. Now I go to the strip club, it's like
scared.
Save the Children's Fund. Like nobody's spending like that.
Strip club if you ain't going to spend no money.
Nobody's spending money in there.
But I feel like that perspective is like so New York. I mean, it's slowed down in a lot of places, but every time I'm never disappointed when I go to the Yams. I'm never disappointed when I go to Atlanta. Like, I'm never disappointed.
Those be New York people visiting, throwing their money in Miami because they not doing it in New York.
They're not doing it up here. All right, so we gotta go. Thank you
Yes.
thank you so much for coming through.
Nah,
This
yeah,
was really, really. I'm gonna let Holiday close out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Holiday.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, me and Alan, thank you. Ate at the table, ate at the table subscribers. I know you guys are gonna thank me for this one. I know you wanted to see her where she been at. I got her. I'm gonna find them with it yet. We brought some of the juiciest of topics. I know you guys are gonna get in those comments and give us everything. Subscribe, like, comment, share to a friend, to your auntie, to your grandma who don't know about Ate at the Table. We got Nia Lee here. Nia, let them know where they can find you.
OG Nia Lee, y'all already know. Wake Up Sis. I got that Wake Up Fit coming. I got some music coming. And I'm definitely going to be dropping my book later on this year for my birthday. So we're going to get into it. You know, I'll spin the block with Ate at the Table.
I hope you spin the block at Ate at the Table because I know from this, they about to spin the block and find out where the mass is.
Yeah, y'all about to wow me out in these comments. But guess what? I'm Teflon. This is not new for me, and y'all are not going to bully me.
I tell you, don't read the comments because half of the people who read the comments are the same people that if they ever got a chance to meet you in person, they would be so grateful and so humble.
Me laugh. I'll be laughing at I've never read a comment that. Let me see. Yeah, I never read a comment that really hurt my feelings because, like you said, I've been out here for so long. I've never seen none of these people in real life. Yeah. I'll be outside with no
But those people in the comments, I've learned from just history. Those are the people who, when they see you, they're the most humble and gracious people to actually meet you. They just a little scared. They hiding behind the internet. So we love you in the comments, even the not so good ones. We ain't scared of y'all. You already know it's sad. It's not sad season, but it's always sad season, if you know what I mean.
Big sad.
Shout out to Ate at the Table. I'm Holiday, the Golden Child. You already know where to find me at your favorite table. Come eat with us because we all eat.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.